Okay, all right. Thank you. Thank you.
This would be the third function of PNC MPs defecting and announcing their resignation from ministerial portfolios. Health Minister MP Puka Temu made it clear that the resignation follows Prime Minister Peter O'Neill's decision not to step down as PNC leader.
Our position is very, very clear, and for me personally, those of you who have been following my political life and of recent times, in our recent PNC caucus meeting, the nation is aware of my position, that I did ask the Prime Minister to put the leadership issue on the PNC table for discussion. Because of the many issues that Minister Murabba has already informed the nation, and we are taking the cue, including those of you who are made aware of the Deputy Prime Minister's comments in the PNC party regarding the way under Prime Minister Peter O'Neill's leadership, the way the country has been led. And for those of us, myself, been with the Prime Minister since he became Prime Minister in 2011, I have watched the way he has managed the country. And for me, coming out is to confirm that I am also dissatisfied with the manner and the way in which the Prime Minister has been administering his leadership in running Papua New Guinea.
Government whip and PNC strongman Solan Mirisim says the government is for the 8 million plus people and the country must be consulted at all levels. He says this was not the case in most decisions by cabinet.
As a Minister for Defense, who is also the second termer and who has been in this party, People National Congress Party, for the second term and also been in there for 7 years. This term was in NEC. I've seen a lot of things that is not right.
So far, 5 government ministers have resigned and deserting PNC. Forest Minister Douglas Tumuriesa says the leaders want change and this is the time.
The Prime Minister himself cannot continue to maintain the House. In the Westminster system, when you lose confidence of your caucus and of your government, you need to put the leadership on the table. And that call was made very clear by MP Puka Temu, by Deputy Prime Minister Charles Abau, and myself at a caucus. And it is only proper that the Prime Minister respects the caucus and put on the table the leadership to be discussed. And because of that failure to do so, it is within our power as leaders, elected to the same office that he also holds, that we make this decision today.
Taripori MP James Murabba says the group is not focused on the vote of no confidence but want change in running the affairs of the country. He also clarified that his group is in close contact with the opposition team.
Now people are crying, and so we're getting together and coming together as like-minded leaders. Hopefully together we can set a new pace in which this country can go beyond our time into the next generation. And I think the common cat's cry amongst us, like-minded is, and let me borrow another great Papuan leader, the Honorable Gary Jufa's word, take back Papua New Guinea.
The other 7 MPs who resigned from PNC include Western Province Governor, Daulo MP, Talasia MP, Engoram MP, Karamui Nomane Usino Bundi and Maprik MP.
The Prime Minister has been kind enough to visit my district. In the short time that I moved over and stayed with PNC, and I'd like to say thank you very much for his time and for his leadership. It's not only our call, it's the call of the 8.5 million people of Papua New Guinea. That's what you wanted.
We must mobilize the same kind of thinking so that we can be able to see the future of this country, and the potentials that we have must be developed appropriately.
According to Taripori MP James Murabba, more resignation is expected over the next 72 hours.
That's it.
Jack Lapave Jr., National MTV News.